Air Force Academy graduates are just a few hours away from getting their diplomas. It's an honor they've worked hard for. That honor has literally taken blood, sweat, and tears. In a story you'll only see here, our own Dana Clemens shows us one cadet who went above and beyond to truly embody the spirit of the Air Force.
People say a picture is worth 1,000 words. If that's the case, this picture would tell the story of a patriotic little girl who would grow up to fight for our country. Flash forward 22 years. That little girl is all grown up and graduating from the Air Force Academy.
They've been long and hard, but definitely rewarding.
Meet Cadet First Class Genevieve.
My track is political science, and my area is Europe, and my language is Spanish.
She's the honor officer for her squadron.
Teach everyone what to do, what not to do.
1, 2.
A dancer on the Air Force Academy dance team.
Here we go, Air Force, here we go.
And now, a second lieutenant for the United States Air Force.
I'm so excited to graduate.
Genevieve worked day in and day out to get to this point.
4 years here is a long, long time.
Especially since, growing up, she had no idea her dream would be to become a part of the Air Force. This picture would tell you it wasn't until she randomly toured the academy on a family vacation that she realized her desire to serve.
Going to a school for a bigger cause, I thought that was really cool.
She worked for the next 3 years in high school to secure the congressional nomination, becoming the leader of multiple school clubs, joining Civil Air Patrol.
It took a lot of concentration grade-wise.
But even after she got in, the work didn't stop there. First, basic training.
It's more of a marathon than a sprint. Everyone is so concentrated on getting through freshman year, but really the challenges keep going throughout.
Then, a non-stop schedule every day. 6 a.m. It's time to wake up, get dressed,
So these are our blues.
get organized, and get to class.
In this case, the symmetry axis of the Earth is 1.496 times 78 kilometers.
After class, there's dance practice. And after practice, meetings and studying.
I study about 2 hours a night on average, and I should study more, but I just don't have the time for it.
Challenges like that non-stop schedule, intense classes, and demanding physical training, it's a wonder how any of these cadets make it through all 4 years.
Another challenge you have to overcome, being exhausted all the time.
But in the bigger picture, many don't. Only 812 of the 1,035 cadets who first started 4 years ago are graduating.
On the Earth, I'm cruising around the sun at 29.78.
Captain Grant Thomas is Genevieve's astronautics instructor.
It takes a tremendous amount to actually get here.
He's seen his fair share of students have to leave the academy.
To stay here for the 4 years takes an incredible amount of grit. It takes a deep desire to finish and then also to serve their country because they're making sacrifices that other students are not.
But in a sea of green, he says Genevieve stands out.
Genevieve is wonderful. She is always smiling. She's always attentive. She works really hard to grasp the material and then not only to grasp it, but to really engage it and to potentially apply it.
I think she stands out too, because this picture would also tell you that this little girl is a little sister who has a big sister who is very proud of her. And that big sister is me. Since we were little, she's been teaching me invaluable lessons, and she continues to do so as she moves on to the next phase in her life, including lessons she learned from experience at the academy.
Everyone's gonna fail, and don't worry about failing. Basically, it's how you react from that failure and how you move forward.
And that patriotic little girl is now a woman moving forward to fight for our freedom. At the Air Force Academy, Dana Clemens, KRDO News Channel 13.